Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Sunday, the 19th of February 2023, and I'm looking at this Halo Series 6 UNSC Marine with assault rifle, which is a new sculpt on, looks like quite a few of the parts, not just the face, the chest armor, and it appears the legs too. This is pretty cool. I picked this up the other day, and I also picked up, is it Atriox as well. There's the two that I really wanted from this wave, though that skirmisher does look pretty cool. Looks really nice, pretty damn nice, I've got to say. Comes with the assault rifle. The guns on these Halo figures have been a bit meh, apart from a couple because they're so flexible. This one looks alright. It's got three colours, or four colours. Four colours: a light grey, a sort of a darker grey, a blue, and a light blue dot. But we'll see what he's like. I'm hoping it's good. The head sculpt is okay, but that sort of a goatee looks a bit off. We will see in a second. If you like sort of content and want to see it as soon as it's published, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen. Now, you can see all the content as soon as it's made and uploaded, and you have to wait 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 2 weeks, sometimes a month plus to see it on YouTube. There's also free and inclusive entries into our prize draws and raffles and extra content you can't see elsewhere. Okay, I'm going to pause this, unbox it, set it up, and let's take a look. Back in an instant. Okay, here he is balancing on his box, his packaging. He does look pretty good. His body just appears to be the same as Sgt Johnson, but then he's got, you know, his neck appears to be slightly longer, and obviously the flesh color is different because he's white. Sgt Johnson is a black guy, but he does look good, and the helmet appears to be new as well, or different to the previous ones. So it is a nice addition to have to the Marines. So we've got quite a few different Marines now. I'll have a look at them in a little while. So let's have a close look at him here. So that goatee is a bit off, but makes him look like he's kissing his teeth a little bit. The gold on the sunshades, or the blast glasses, whatever, ballistic glasses, looks pretty cool. The helmet's quite nice. Gun, the colouring is nice, but it's way too bendy. Look at how it bends just to make him hold it properly, you know. But he can, but because it bent, he can hold it properly. It didn't bend, he couldn't do that because articulation needs to be improved. But here's a nice looking figure. Now these figures are fantastic army builders. You can find them. The only issue is, well, perhaps not an issue, it's more of a compatibility issue, that they are closer to 118, to true 118, as opposed to modern 118, which is 4 inches and whatnot. These are slightly smaller, closer to 9.5, 10 cm, as opposed to 10 cm plus. But we'll look at that size and the comparison in a moment. But it's a nice looking figure. So let's take this gun off. You saw there's a little peg on the gun, I've not seen this before, so the gun can just literally go across his back like that, and that does look pretty cool for him wandering around with his gun on his shoulder, on his back like that. Okay, so let's have a look at articulation. So we have head left, right, there is a down and an up, there is no side to side. Shoulders, all the way around to the side. These armor parts, I wish I'd done them differently. Gets in the way, but you can pop him off like that. Is interesting to note, it is the same sort of system, or similar system to Fortnite, but not really compatible, but same company, I believe. So shoulders aren't that far out, unfortunately. Bicep bend is under 90, which is a shame. We've got to 90, but it's slightly better. Wrists, they have turn, but that's all I can see. No, and he's got wave articulation on both hands too. Trunk should be able to turn, but if you turn it, it comes apart, which is a shame. Waist, there's nothing. So the problem with the trunk is not cylindrical. It's an oval shape. So when you turn, the friction, boing, will pop it off. Thighs, pretty good, but the sculpt gets in the way, but that's not bad, to be fair. Forwards is pretty good. Backwards is small, but it's okay. There's a thigh twist, which is awesome. So double kneecap, gets pretty damn tight, which is cool. Then the feet, there is a... Is that a turn? I guess there's a slight turn. There's no swivel as such. There's a decent dorsiflexation. And the Michael Jackson tippy toes, tee-hee, is not bad. as well. He is a decent figure. Great addition to the line. Again, I do like him. So I will stick him up on his box again. Stick him up there. And what we'll do now is we're going to measure him, then compare him to the other Marines. Then we'll get a size comparison with some other figures as well. So let's have a look at his size. He is approximately 10 cm, which is about average, about standard. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to remove his packaging, put him down a little bit lower for the comparison with the other Marines, and I'll stick them all out. And I think we've got about 4 types now, and we'll take a look at that. So let me just stick him there. Is he going to stand? Yes, he is. It's getting a bit more in the center. There we go. So let's get a count. So we got here, I'll call this Marine number 1. I'll call this one Marine number 1 here. Let's get this gun out of his hand. Here we go. So here is another Marine here. Different sort of camo, different sculpting. That sort of holding hands there. This is a Marine 2. Slightly different because he's got different pack on his legs. Both sides he's got packs, and the legs are different, and the camo is slightly different again. Come on, stand up. This guy does not want to stand up for me today. Okay, call that number 2. Then we'll call this one number 3. I think this is the Marine Sniper. It's a pretty cool figure. More of a sort of a naval or perhaps nighttime camouflage scheme going on there. Let's get his feet sorted out on this one. There we go. And then this one is same as number 1, I think. Same as that guy there. But I'll stick him in anyway. In fact, no, I'll leave him out for now. This one is, I believe, the same as number 1 again. So I'll leave him out as well. This one is definitely different because he's the sand camo. He wants to fall backwards. Then we've got another sand camo here, but this is unmasked, so it's different again. They love falling backwards, these Marines here. And then this one is sand camo, but it's different again because he's got the knife on his chest. Put him that side. And then lastly, Sgt Johnson, who's the same as this new Marine pretty much, just that is different skin colour. And some of the colouring looks to be a little bit different perhaps. And he appears to be quite short in comparison. So including Sgt Johnson, I make that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different variations. I've got 2 of these guys, which are the same as that guy there. So I've got 9 Marines, 9 Halo Marines, nice little force going on there. Put this guy on the edge here, and this one on the other end there. Oh, there! Everybody wants to fall over now. I do like these figures. I just wish they were, I want to say I wish they were bigger. I wish that all the lines, all the 1/18 scale lines, scaled with each other, because some of them are, you know, don't scale so well. But that's just scale creep, you know. You still got the vintage collection staying true to their origins. Okay, let's see. Can I get everyone in there? Just about. And then also we had probably one of the figures I was looking forward to the most and was probably the most disappointing, and that's the pilot. It's like a shockingly bad figure. It'll almost put me off buying any more Halo figures, but that's all the normal size humans, I believe, that we have from the Halo range at the moment. Okay, so that's a pretty nice force we've got going there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10, and the pilot makes 11. Pretty cool. Okay, next let's do a size comparison. So I will be removing all of these except for, yeah, all of these except for the actual Marine I'm doing now, who's now taken a bow. And we'll compare them to some other 1/18 scale action figures. So first up, let's zoom in a little bit. Come down. Let's compare them to a Joy Toy. This is the year-end promotional Army Builder Pack. One of the figures. I'm excited that the Joy Toy is bulkier and taller, but they do scale okay. Not too bad. Next up, I use that other very popular and amazing line. It's Acid Rainbow. This is my Marine Sentinel, who is sort of aiming a gun. I'll stick him next to him there. And again, you can see he is more bulky, he is more chunky, he is taller. And bear in mind, he's got a Fortnite head on, not his normal head. But they could scale okay. Let me zoom out a little bit, actually, I think. I'll move him to the side. Let's look at, what else? Let's look at a Planet Green Valley female figure. My favourite 1/18 scale toy line. And you see that again. She is quite a bit bigger than him. And then lastly, we'll use a Fortnite figure. This one may not be published as a video yet. I'm not sure. We'll see what time when I get around to publishing this actual video I'm making now. And you see that she is still slightly bigger than him again, but they do scale okay. They can work in the same universe. It's a decent release, a good figure. I do like it. I'm glad to have another Marine into my little force there. And so if I can find more in the future, well, more variations in the future, especially at a cheaper price, I would be happy with that. Okay, so Awesome Actually signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon. Link in the video description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.